Hello viewers, I'm now 25 here and welcome to another Gran Turismo 7 video. I hope you are well. In today's video we're at Lago Maggiore Centre Reverse. We're in Group 3 machinery. We've chosen the Toyota Supra to start with. We've jumped in without setting the qualifying time, starting 14th in this particular race. Let's see how we get on. So we've crossed the start finish line and we're already 6 seconds behind the leader. Just over 1 second behind 13th place, which is the Audi R8, which I thought was an interesting choice. But it was quite nice in this week's races because there's quite a variety of cars being used, apart from the usual Nissan GTR and Alpha lobbies that we've been seeing quite often. But we're coming up to third to last corner. There's normally some death here, but everyone made it through. All wheels pointing in the right direction. And we've closed up quite nicely, so within half a second of 13th place. We might even have a little look here. No, and then, oh, there you go, it happened. Bit of death in the final corner. You hate to see it, but we're up in 13th place now. And we've got a nice run on the Audi. Can we make it into the first corner? Can we get it stopped? We have a little look, we just park it on the apex, a little bit of contact. There we make it, up to 12th place. So it looks as if we're going to go 5 wide into the SS, which never works out well. Bit of contact up, leaves the Mercedes, stage right. Going up to the final corner. Any more death going to happen? We have to brake really early, but we get a good acceleration at the corner. And we get 1 position, stick it down the inside of this Porsche, but we run wide, get hit on the inside, more contact, and then we lose another player to the barrier on the left. But we're up into 10th. So we have a nice run on the Martini liveried Porsche. Can we make the move up the inside? Get it stopped nice and early, park it on the apex, bit of contact from the rear. It's got a little bit of damage on the rear left there, but we make it through. Now up to 9th. Heading down to the S's, we've got some more side-by-side action ahead. And a bit of contact and carnage. Can we... we just thread it through the middle of that and get a little bit of tap from the back from the Beetle there. The Mercedes also spinning, but we make it through to 7th. And the Sprite Porsche, bit of oversteer, we're up into 6th in 3 laps from 14th. So as we cross the line to start our 4th lap, we are up 8 positions. We've avoided so much carnage. And now we're setting our sights on the 5th place Porsche driver. Porsche is a very popular car in this lobby. The British driver of mixed. So we're just going to skip ahead a lap here, coming through the S's up to the 3rd to last corner, and for some reason their car just spears off to the left, and they didn't ghost coming back on the track, so I had to take some avoiding action, but we made it through, up 9 positions into 5th. Coming out the last corner, we're 5 seconds behind 4th place. Not a lot went on, so we're going to skip ahead to the final lap. We're just 0.7 behind the Jaguar driver, but I think he had an incident. But overall, up 9 positions from 14th. We avoided the carnage, did some nice overtakes. It was a fun race. So, on to race number 2, and again we're in a Toyota Supra. I've yet to set a qualifying time, but this time we're starting right from the back, P16. And as you're about to see, the rolling start is just not a fun place to be in Route 16. It's because you start right on a corner, and then you got another corner to get through. And already you can see first position is already through the first corner, and we are 10 seconds behind the leader already. But nevertheless, we will see what we can do. We've got a Ferrari driver in front of us, just over a second as we're coming down to the S's. The gap to leaders come down actually, now we're at 9 seconds. So maybe there might have just been a little bit of battling going on. But as we come up to the 3rd to last corner, do we get any freebies? No, it looks like everyone made it through safely this time. Closing up on the Ferrari through the last 2 corners. And we have a yellow flag and a Mercedes driver recovering. So either they've had a spin or they met barrier. Either way, we're going to take that position. 1 lap down, 1 position gained. And we're still hunting down the Ferrari driver, just under a second now. So coming through the S's, it's all neat and tidy, no deaths, no ghosting. The Ferrari driver runs a little bit deep. We follow him a little bit. You tend to do that sometimes. If somebody runs deep, you kind of just go with them. But oh, we've got a Greek driver on the right, another Porsche, another position. So we get good traction coming out the final corner, and we have a nice run on a Ferrari in the slipstream, 0.2 behind. Can we make the move into the first corner on the inside? Brake nice and early, try and park up the apex. The Ferrari driver gives us space, which is nice. And there we go. We're up 4 positions in 3 laps. Make that 5 as we see the Nissan driver serving a penalty. So coming up to the end of lap 3, we are currently 2.7 seconds behind 10th place. Could be too much of a mountain to climb for us, but we're going to see what we can do. As the Ferrari driver getting very close has a little look at the inside, and we've got some more yellow flags. We have another Toyota Supra recovering. Tripped a barrier and spin, who knows, but we'll take it. So now we're into 10th place. So we advance to the final lap. As you can see, the 2 Porsche drivers are battling quite hard, and the gap has come down to under a second. So with the 2 drivers in front battling, we could have an 8th place in the cards here. So here we go through the S's, make it through, no dramas, nice and clean. The driver from Denmark makes a little move down the inside, a little bit of contact on the exit, but he makes the move stick, and we close right up on them. So we think what we're going to do is take a nice wide line, see if we can get a good run on them through the exit, and they both do a double slide, and we stick it down the inside. Oh, I thought the driver was going to ram me into the wall there, but fair play to him. Double move on the last corner, probably one of my best overtakes in the game so far. And up 8, another fun race. So for the next race, as you can see, we've now jumped into the Jaguar and we've set a qualifying time. We're starting in 5th place. And instantly we are overtaking the Subaru BRZ. Obviously the Subaru's acceleration not as good as the Jaguar's. Come up to the first corner, Nissan has a little bit of contact, goes back about 4 places. And we're into 3rd by the first corner, up 2 already. So this is exciting stuff. We haven't had a podium for a while in the daily races, so now we've just got to try and concentrate, keep it on the black stuff, and see if we can keep up with 1st and 2nd. The Ukrainian driver running a little bit wide there, but manages to gather it up and hit the apex. We just about make it, and we've got 1.3 seconds covering the top 3. And as we come out the final corner, no dramas, nobody meets barrier. We're heading into lap number 2. So coming up to the first corner, the French driver goes deep, and the Ukrainian driver, they make contact. The French driver spins out, and we find ourselves in 2nd place, with 1st place now having a 5-second penalty. So now we have a net 1st place. Coming through the S's, I wasn't going to try too hard to try and overtake the driver, obviously the 5-second penalty, but they just started all of a sudden driving really slowly, and as you're about to see, I hit them in the rear, and I was trying to wonder what was going on, but then they put on their hazards and they let us by, and then we advanced to lap 8 as I just took the lead and ran with it, and we come home with a win. Very unexpected win, but we will take it. So a fun week of dailies, a mixture of cars, some overtakes. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like on your way out, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.